Terrible happy talks. Terrible happy talks.
Yeah, good to be here, man.
Whoa.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Alright, let's do this. Today's guest is Ty Jeffery. Ty is a pure skateboarder and student of digital media. I always say that the THT podcast is not a skateboarding podcast. However, I'm just enamoured by skateboarding and drawn to the intricate creativity that it draws out of people. I see it as a vehicle for the expression of character, personality, commitment and dedication. And in my opinion, Ty epitomises all of these. He is young, bold and hungry. He possesses a gentle humility. And then when he gets on a skateboard, a beast is unleashed from deep within when he skates, and it's mesmerising and it's so exciting to watch, man. And today, or tonight, Ty is with me live from King Pin Skateshop to share his journey, experiences, challenges and hopes for the future. Ty Jeffery, welcome.
How you doing?
Dude, so stoked to have you. And I've also got to mention a shout out to our celebrity co-host this week, Mr. Joey Lyons. How are you, Joey?
Hello.
Dude, it's great to have you. And I don't know, it's becoming a bit of a theme. I'm getting like different co-hosts here and there. Like I had pro surfer Kirk Jenkins last week. Always exciting. So I'm just grateful for everyone's time, you know. So anyway, man, like what's been going on? Give us a day in the life of Ty Jeffery at the moment.
Oh, dude, what's going on now? Not too much, really. Just to find myself skating a lot, like just skating every single day. Like I finished up my university last year, and ever since that, I've been trying to find a job in the industry, and like this digital media industry, it's been a little bit tough to break into. So,
dude,
yeah, I've found myself on JobKeeper. Like, thank God for the Australian government for that. Like, it's keeping me afloat. And
how lucky are we in this country to have that? You know?
Oh, dude, like I don't know anywhere else in the world that does that. So,
do you think people take it for granted?
Oh, 100%. There's people out there they don't even think about that.
They don't know. Like they just kind of expect it. You know, until it's gone, and they really have to struggle. You know.
Oh, for sure.
Like, why digital media? Like, what drew you to that? You know, as a degree.
Well, I guess like all through high school and stuff, you made skate videos because I started skating in high school and been around the camera a lot.
Yep.
Oh,
sorry, I'm just talking.
No, thank you.
No, dude, it's every podcast has the same problem.
But yeah, I don't know. Like eventually, late in high school, I done a class where we made videos, and I was like, oh, I really enjoy this. I love working with cameras. I love being around that equipment, and decided to. I finished up my high school. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with my life now? I was like, oh, well, this is what I like. Try to study it.
Sick. Like the creative aspect as well.
Oh, for sure.
I'm assuming that's what drew you to it as well.
Yeah, well, I feel like I didn't even know like how creative I was back then until like after doing this stuff for like 5 years now, I realized like, oh, like I kind of understand now why I was driven to it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Like as time's gone on, it's made more and more sense.
Yeah, it's made more and more sense.
So like, do you think how much of like being interested in skateboarding, how much of an influence was that on your desire to go that route in terms of a career?
I haven't put too much thought in that, but it's probably a massive influence because like that film that I first made like for this class in high school, it was called The Life of a Wood Pusher, and it was about like the day in the life of a skateboarder.
Right, the life of a wood pusher.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love that. Do you remember that? There was a New Deal video back in the day called, I think it was New Deal, the brand, like Useless Wooden Toys.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, but Life of a Wood Pusher. So, like, what was it about? Like, was it just about some guy getting up and going skating every day, or?
Like, that was about it. Like, to be honest, I never finished it. I only had, like, a draft done, and I still have the footage, and I was going through it the other day, and I was like, oh, should I put this together now? But that's about it. It's just, like, some dude wakes up, he eats his breakfast, he goes out skating, and his mates end up meeting him out skating, and that's all it is. Like, get kicked out by security and skitch buses.
Skitch buses.
Like, that's the type of shit that was going on in this video.
You guys did that?
Yeah.
Legally or illegally?
Oh, it was illegal for sure.
It has to be. Otherwise, it's not skitching. It's just getting a toe off a mate.
No, yeah. There was a bus bay at our local shopping centre, and we'd always, like, tow the bus around because we were too lazy to skate.
I want to see this finished.
Yeah, where is it?
I mean, dude, it's like footage of me and, you know, Joshua Dean 5 years ago. It's...
Yeah, right. So how old are you?
I'm 23 now.
Dude, I love that. I think you might be the youngest person I've had on the podcast.
I'm grateful for that opportunity.
Dude, nah, like I'm stoked because I feel like young people, not to say you're that young, like you're not a grommy, but it's like, I just feel like young, especially young skaters, I just think they need more of a voice. You know, we have all these old people always telling us like what's up and stuff, but like that's why I sort of really wanted you on, because I'm just like, I just want to get an insight into someone like you who loves skateboarding, which I really resonate with, because when I was your age, it was like all I wanted to do as well. And I was on the dole, you know, I was actually living in Bondi around your age. I think I worked like 2 days a week at a video shop, you know, but all I really wanted to do was skate, you know. So are you chasing the dream?
Yeah, I'm chasing the dream right now. Like, I've had planned all year, ever since I finished university up last year, like, I'm going to go move to Melbourne and, you know, try to make something a little bit bigger, because I guess Wollongong City, like, it is a great city and I love it for all that it is, but I guess there's only so much here going on.
Yeah.
Kind of got to move on.
You run out of spots here.
You run out of spots for sure.
I don't know, man. I think there's new spots being created all the time. Like there's a new slappy curb out the front of the skate shop.
Yeah, with like like caps on it, and you got like a nice new stair set with fucking stoppers.
Do you find Wollongong's got a lot of rough ground as well?
Not anymore. And like even the old ground, like the bricks, like I prefer to skate the bricks than the new blue tile.
Why?
I feel like they're smoother. Like the new tile, those tiles, like I don't know, they're just more rough.
Interesting. Do you feel like you get more pop off those brown brick tiles?
No, I guess the brick does affect the pop, like all those little cracks, but I'd way rather fall on the bricks than the tiles.
Yeah, fair enough. They've got a bit of slip to them though, hey?
For sure.
Yeah, like even just when we're having a little slappy session out the front, I just did like a little cess slide and ate shit. Just lost it.
It was slippery.
It is super slippery, eh? So yeah, like okay, so what do you think chasing the dream looks like? Like, what do you feel like you have to do? Like, and actually, no, I'm going to change the question. You ready? Right, here we go. Here's the question. I actually wrote this one down. You ready? Here we go. This is how organised I am. What do you consider making it in skating to look like?
True. Making it in skating, far out. For me right now, it's just like, if skateboarding can pay my rent and, you know, I can skate, like, you know, getting supplied skatewear and stuff, like, that is making it for me.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Like free stuff.
Just free stuff, yeah, like so supporting your skateboarding and maybe even supporting your housing as well.
And you're stoked.
I'm fucking stoked.
That's what you want.
Because, yeah, like, I find myself, like, every day I'm just urged to skate, and that's all I want to do. And if I could do that every day and live comfortably, like, that, I guess that's a dream come true.
Sick. Are you getting any free stuff right now?
Yeah, I'm getting free stuff. King Pin, you know, shout outs to King Pin hooking me up always.
Nice.
And getting flowed some shoes from Vans and...
Nice. Oh, man, it must be nice to get some free Vans in the mail.
Oh, it's so comfy. They smell so good. I always smell the fresh shoes.
Do you get to choose which models you want? Yeah, smell the shoes. I smell the shoes too.
I haven't been too picky yet. Like, I'm just really fucking thankful for what they're giving me.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Well, that's a sick hookup because you just burn through shoes, hey?
For sure. And shoes, like, it's probably one of the most expensive things besides boards.
Yeah, right. They are. You know, the first time I seen you, man, skating, wasn't that long ago, but I just remember thinking, like, you had the most beat up board and shoes and you were just skating so hard and, like the board had, like, a chip in the tail that was, like, as big as the tail. Shit like that. You know?
Yeah, I run shit to death, man. Like,
do you still, like, is that a conscious decision or do you deliberately like, because I've heard some skaters like skating really beat up boards, like they love it. Like Vincent Alvarez, I watched an interview with him and he's like, he'll skate a board till it's dead, until the wheels are like as big as the bearing covers.
True, yeah. I mean, I probably don't prefer it, but...
Ty just wrecks shit. He just wrecks everything.
Yeah, including my body. I mean, my body gets beaten up a little bit.
Have you got any injuries?
Injuries, plenty. I mean,
What are you rocking? Give me some injuries.
I mean, right now I just have a slipped disc in the back and...
Really? At 23 years old?
Yeah, it happened a month and a half ago. I was doing an ollie on flat, like as fast as... on flat. Oh, it was 3 ollies on flat, as fast as I could, like right after each other, like pop, pop, pop. And then the last one, my legs just went into the air in front of me and I landed right on my fucking ass. And the ground was super rough, so like I barely slid and just all that fucking energy was just in my spine, compacted.
No way, dude. And like recovering okay or?
Yeah, it's been about a month and a half now, and you know I haven't been doing the right steps for recovery. Like I always preach to everyone, like if you injure yourself, dude, don't fuck around with that shit. Take it seriously.
Did you get the X-ray back yet?
X-ray comes back tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So like it was that bad, you had to get an X-ray on your spine?
Yeah, this is second X-ray now.
Like it's no joke.
No, it's no joke. And, you know, people say, like, oh, don't mess with your back. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to fucking...
Yeah, don't go out and do the worm.
Definitely not.
Do you like to do the worm?
No, I don't dance too much, but, I mean, every now and then I crave a boogie.
Do you like to party?
You know, when it's meant to be, like, you know, once a fortnight maybe.
So once a fortnight?
Yeah, I mean, you want to go out, socialize, and, you know, get rid of some energy dancing.
Do you respect skaters that can party as hard as they skate?
Well, it's a pretty controversial topic because
Why?
I don't know, 'cause I guess you just don't really want to support like anyone fucking like doing themselves in with alcohol or like getting on party drugs and pot. You don't really want to hype it up because you don't want to, because you know a lot of people, it doesn't work for a lot of people, and some other people can like handle themselves while they're on it.
What about Evan Smith?
Evan Smith.
He's a freak. He parties hard and
Skates on mushrooms.
yeah. But I understand like that's okay. Mushrooms are okay.
Pretty wild.
Psilocybin, but yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely, I mean, yeah, I guess if you can handle your shit. But I don't know, man. It's just all like, I mean, I'm a drinker. I'm drinking right now. Like, at the end of the day, like,
You're not getting wasted every day, though.
No, I'm not getting wasted every day. Like, you know, I'll have like maybe 4 beers.
Everything in moderation.
Is that the key, Joey?
Yes.
Was that the key to your longevity?
Yeah. So I'm still here. Moderation.
What about when it comes to eating Burex?
Moderation also.
Oh, no.
You got to keep it to 1 a week.
Man, that
maybe
shit's-
2.
That shit's hard to moderate. I had one the other day. You know what a Burek is?
Yeah.
It's Macedonian food, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Just like pastry and meat and cheese.
The best.
Yeah.
The best.
And it's like on a cold winter morning after a surf.
Shout out to Pessi's in Cringilla. $6 slice.
Dude, you're talking about getting free shit. Like that's the sponsor I want.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would hit me
Direct
up.
sponsor.
It cost them nothing because it cost them nothing to make that stuff.
So good.
That sponsor us. But listen, man, like it's just interesting for me to hear you say that as a 23-year-old because I'm sure Joey can attest to this as well. When I was 23, man, it was like you've got to party hard. Like you've got to drink hard and you've got to smoke weed and then you've got to skate as hard and you've got to keep up. And that was kind of like how you almost got like respect from the homies and the crew, you know. And if you didn't do that, like it was sort of less common to sort of shy away from that lifestyle. Would you agree, Joey?
A little bit, yeah. I was a bit of a skate nerd and I didn't drink too much when I was younger. Just tried to skate a lot more. But, yeah, as you get older, it's easier to drink because your body, you get used to it. So
I reckon that's one of the best lessons of age is then because it was like people like Joey who was like managed to avoid that scene end up having like the best skate careers.
Like look where he is now. Like,
yeah, he's owned a skate shop and he like put out some pretty good parts, I think, and you know talked a lot of shit.
SSBST.
You know, stuff like that. Can you actually do switch dance backsides, tail sides?
Not anymore. No
Not
way.
anymore.
No.
Like, could you
I
back in the
doubt
day
it.
though?
If I was on the dole now and I could skate every day, I think I could still skate if I went skating every day. But I don't go skating every day.
Yeah, me either.
have to be on the dole to land that switch.
Well, like, if I didn't have a job and I just wanted to skate every day, then, yeah, good.
You would have that in an afternoon if you put, 4 or 5 hours into it. You'd land one.
Maybe.
Yeah, just work on it.
Back to tie. Bit
of yoga in the morning.
No yoga.
But like, so you were saying how you're on JobKeeper.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Which I think a lot of artists who do amazing things, have found themselves in that position. My question to you is like, you have a degree in digital media. I mean, if you were to attain a professional position, because with a degree you can command a professional income, right? Potentially.
No, for sure.
Does that mean the skate dream's over? Because then you're working 40 hours a week.
Yeah, well, I guess that's where it gets a bit rough. Like, you know, if I really, really wanted to pursue this shit and get a job, like, you know, I'd be looking every day for companies, find companies I like, and then, you know, if they don't respond to my, you know, resume or cover letters, I'd email them and be like, yo, you're not getting back to me. But, like, I'd push for it. So, I don't know, maybe I am kind of holding back on that just so I have more time to skate because, like, that's what I'm really fucking down for right now.
Yeah. Especially while, like, you're kind of peaking. Like, you're kind of coming to your peak.
Well, that's it.
Like, you haven't peaked yet.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, I take in consideration that your body, you know, doesn't last forever. And especially skating at, like, a high level, like, you know, it's where I am now, 23, like, I guess I don't have that much.
You're in the prime. They're the best years. Coming up to 30, all those years, the best.
Well, that's it. And, like, yeah, I don't want to waste that shit not skating while I got it.
Interesting. So, like, where did you grow up exactly?
I grew up in Mount Warrigal, but I moved...
It's a suburb of Wollongong, Illawarra area, southeast coast of Australia. Yep.
20 minutes south of Wollongong, yeah. And moved around a lot, probably lived in, like, 9 different houses, but all around the similar area mainly.
As a young person? As a kid?
Just through my whole life, like, even today.
Why is that? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know, I guess my parents were never stable, never really had a stable place, and... yeah, just moved around with them.
Okay.
Been all over the shop. Like, it's pretty good, though. Like, I mean, I was in Sydney for a little bit and down in Gerringong, but mainly around, 20 minutes south of Wollongong.
So that didn't bother you, like, you know, like not growing up in the one spot your whole life like a lot of people and having to shift around a bit? Didn't bother you?
No, it never really bothered me at all until, like, right now. Like, till this day, 23 years of age, like... because I'm living at a place with my mum's now for a month before I moved to Melbourne with my mate. And the chick that she's living with is, like, pretty fucked in the head. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't want me there. So,
really?
Yeah. So
sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right.
Why is she fucked in the head?
I'm not too sure. Like
mental health problems, maybe?
Mental health, years of abuse of substances, who knows? But yeah, I copped some shit the other night and I was like, I've only been there 6 days and fuck, I already wanted to leave in one night. So I'm realizing like, I have nowhere that I feel comfortable being.
No more Jared's couch.
I never stayed at Jared's. He always
really?
wanted me to stay, yeah. Because I had a girlfriend at the time. So
true.
It's in the girlfriend's bed.
Have a girlfriend now?
No, I don't want none of that.
Do you think the moustache has had an impact on the girlfriend situation?
Yeah, and maybe potentially boyfriends as well with this moustache. Like, I get hit up by everybody.
It's a sick moustache.
No, thank you.
I'm not even kidding. I love it. I got moustache envy. Yeah, man. So like, yeah, like it's interesting to hear that because it's such a common theme with skateboarders. Like, I don't know, I don't want to delve too deep, and you don't have to tell me anything you don't want to. But with your family life, maybe there's a little bit of instability there.
Oh yeah, and I guess that's something as well that got me out skating. Like,
I was going to say,
fuck being here. I don't want to be here.
When you're angry, you skate better. Like, I feel like if you have a bit of anger in you, you just skate better. You just want to push yourself a bit more. You get some of that angry, negative energy out.
Yeah, totally. You must skate good all the time then.
Yeah, I'm always angry.
Sorry, Joey, it's too easy, man. It's too easy.
SSBSTS.
Sorry, Joey, I can't help it. I've got to take that soundbite out of the soundboard. I'm so sorry.
Delete that thing, eh?
No, it's interesting, yeah, because it's a common theme, and I think skateboarding is a great outlet. But would you say your skate crew and your friends have become like a family, like a skate family for you?
Well, I guess like my skate friends have always been circulating. Like growing up, pretty much everyone I grew up skating with stopped. And then like that was around the time high school finished and I started university, coming out here, hanging out with like, you know, Jared, who used to be here at King Pin all the time. And found Jared and King Pin and a whole new skate friend group out here in Wollongong, and that was awesome for like 4 years. And now they've gone to Melbourne and here I am with like no one really to skate again. But
do you feel a little bit like, do you feel like you're missing out? Have you got FOMO?
FOMO, like missing out on
fear
Melbourne.
Of missing out?
Oh, I used to back in the day, but I became conscious of that when I was like super young.
Now your friends have moved down there. Do you feel like you're missing out on something? Like I've got to get down there.
Like not really, like a little bit. I mean, I seen Jenna, like, you know, Jenna's like she's been down there for like, what, 3 months, and she's on like a board shop, and now she's like on flow for Adidas, you know, like shit's popping off, and I see that they're hanging out with like all these cool dudes, and I'm like, oh,
More opportunity.
way more opportunity.
Should have stayed in New York.
Should have. Oh fuck! You would have been caught up there for lockdown if I did that.
Were you living in New York?
No, I just traveled there for 2 weeks.
How was it?
It was fucking amazing. Like, I would love to live there, but then, I mean, COVID in America doesn't seem too fun.
I feel like the New York cityscape would suit your type of skating more than, say, California. How do you feel about that statement? Sorry, my little logo's fallen off.
No, you're right, man. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to skate California, so I really got no bias. But New York was fucking, yeah, it was raw. Spots everywhere. Everyone was pretty cool. Like, but then again, yeah, I don't know what California was like.
Yeah. I just like, you know, there'd be a lot of like, you know, cruising through the city streets and, you know, like random spots, you know. Probably a lot of less famous spots.
Yeah, less famous spots, but there was like a lot of famous spots over there. It was like being in a fucking...
Did you go to, what's that spot? The new, they call it Blubber?
Blubber, yeah.
Did you skate that?
Yeah, skated. Got a few tricks on that. You know,
Did you?
That's a famous spot. Right across from that's the courthouse.
Yeah.
The courthouse drop.
That looks sick, that place.
I had to skate that as well.
That Blubber place it's not as high, is it? It's kind of lower.
It's mellow, like it's pretty mellow, but it's rounded super hard. So like it just wants to throw you off as soon as you get on it.
What tricks did you get on it?
I only got like a 50-50, like 180 out, and then
You're talking about that kinked ledge?
yeah, the black
one.
pink ledge.
Yeah.
Black marble.
Yeah.
Like Hubba, but black
gnarly.
Hubba.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fun, eh?
Yeah.
And some dudes ollie the whole thing, hey.
Yeah, straight over the top.
It's heavy.
I don't know who did that. I think
Tyshawn,
He
I'm
ollied
pretty
the
sure
whole
he
thing.
nollie kickflipped it.
He nollie. That's right.
Or maybe it was a nollie heel flip, one or the other.
It's too much.
Such an ultimate athlete, that guy, eh?
It's insane.
No way, man. So, yeah, like, growing up, there was a bit of moving around. Did that mean you had to move around schools a fair bit?
No, luckily because, yeah, we stayed in the same area. I always could go to the same school. And, you know, I skated. So transport, like, you know, a 5-6K skate was almost nothing back in the day.
Yeah.
So it was never a problem.
Okay, sick. And how was school for you? How would you describe it?
School was pretty cool. Like, I was always a bit of an outcast. I found some really close mates, which is good. And, like, I still have those mates today. So, but, yeah, everyone else, like, you know, I didn't really give a shit. I was just doing my own thing. And
so would you say you're a good student?
no, I wasn't good. I wasn't a good student at all until, like, year 11 when I started taking school seriously.
And got into uni?
Yeah, and got into uni.
From high school?
Yeah.
See, that's right, dude. That's hard. These days it's hard. It's getting harder and harder.
Oh, yeah. The expectations are fucking raising.
Yeah.
The bar's getting raised.
Sick, man. Yeah, so, like, what subjects at school do you reckon you excelled at in high school, for example?
I was always kind of good at maths and, you know, I like to do a little bit of physics and stuff, but I don't know, honestly. Like, if you tell me to do something and I want to try to do it, I'll get it done.
Get it done. Yeah, nice. Kind of focused, eh? When you want to.
Can be.
So you're back screwed, and I noticed, like, myself and Marlon just started having a little slappy session out the front, and you were like, you know, I got to slip this, but then you still had to pick up your skateboard and have a skate.
Yeah, I had to get a few tricks in, you know.
That switch slappy, the frontside one was great.
No, thanks. It's a recent line.
But it's like, it's such a skateboarding mentality. Like, yeah, my back's fucked, but I just have one little roll.
Oh, fuck. I see you guys fucking rolling on that thing. I can smell the trucks burning off. Like, shit just gets me juiced, eh?
So good.
Can't help it.
So what psychs you up? So, like, okay, I got a bit of a question here, like, because I'm, you know, a hard-hitting journalist, I write shit down now. What, like, when you're about to do something that's dangerous, because I've seen you do some dangerous shit, what's your inner dialogue? Like, what are you saying to yourself, or are you not thinking?
Oh, I mean, I know the answer to that.
You do?
It's different. It ranges from time to time. Like, I've learned methods to deal with getting over, like, that fear factor in the past couple years, but a lot of the times I find myself, like, yelling at myself, just fucking do it, or you're a little bitch, or something like that. And then, yeah, and it's like, just go for it.
Sick, man.
But I guess nowadays it's like breathing, like taking some deep breaths through your nose And also dealing with fear, I learned this thing from a psychologist. You look left to right like 3 times with your eyes, and it like kills that fear feeling or that fear factor.
No way, dude. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Man, you got a good army roll as well on your bails. Like I've seen you do some good army rolls out, like over the pyramid.
Oh,
yesterday,
yeah.
And you just army rolled out of there. I was like, how the fuck? It's like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Dude, the only reason I have to do those army rolls is because my elbow is so fucking blasted. I can't land on it.
So you just roll out of it.
Yeah, tuck it in on the shoulder, roll it out.
So tell us what you did over the pyramid at Fairmeadow yesterday.
Oh, it was just an ollie, but
But did you ollie the whole thing?
no, it was like from the side. I was just trying to like, yeah, I guess it's a bit hard to explain, but yeah, the side of the pyramid, like not over the top, so I was ollieing over like the side bank, and I was trying to hit the kicker on the left side like with as little ramp as possible to clear as much distance. I don't know, it was just stupid.
No, it's rad. And then you did a wall ride afterwards.
Yeah, luckily I thought I was going to bail. I had heaps of speed. You can't really tell in that video, but
But you got a slip disc, and you can throw yourself like that.
I can,
Maybe that's because you're young-ish,
probably.
and your body's like, yeah, I can still push through this.
And then, yeah, and also the feeling of skateboarding just feels so great. It almost overrides pain.
You think like the endorphins get rolling, and you start feeling good.
Oh, definitely. And then once you stop and you're done, you're like, oh, shouldn't have done that.
Dude, tell me that thing about the psychologist again.
I was
with
like,
the fear?
looking left to right, like,
So what do? You go left, right, left, right.
yeah, and you do it quick, like left, right, left, right, left, right. And then that fear factor should, deplete or something.
No way. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I mean, I just get on fucking YouTube tangents and watch heaps of shit. And
Dude, it's the best. Because, like, I'm always really keen on that because I'm scared a lot. Like I know it sounds funny, but there's things I do that scare me all the time. Like, even the other day, I was really scared in the surf, like, because I like to surf, and a bigger wave came, and I was just scared to paddle for it. And, I'm always thinking of ways just to break that mental barrier, But I've never heard that one.
you gotta give it a go, man. And
Deep breathing works for me a lot as well.
Yeah.
Like in terms of calming the central nervous system, but I don't know, it doesn't work. And then, but also another thing that really got me once, I had a guest on the podcast, this guy, Ignacio Salazar. He's a Peruvian big wave surfer. And I said to him, dude, how do you get over the fear of paddling into those waves? Like he paddles into 20-foot waves and stuff like that. And he's like, I did the ayahuasca in Peru, the psychedelic. And I realized that I realized when I did the ayahuasca that none of this is real anymore. This doesn't exist. This is like the Matrix. And once I realized that, I'm not scared anymore. And then he goes, and that was it. And he had off one trip. He's never had it again.
wow.
And I just was like, so he just looks at our life as just, it's not reality. So there's nothing to be scared of. It's like, I don't know. Can we flip our mentality like that? I don't know. Could you flip your mentality like that?
No, I think it would take something pretty powerful to flip my mentality.
Yeah, anyway, that's just an observation. But I just think, like, aside from the psychedelic aspect of it, I think, that's perspective.
Yeah, that's it. It's all perspective at the end of the day. It's like, confidence plays a massive part. It's like you see yourself, you believe in yourself, you can do this. Fuck, you're going to do it.
If it feels good, do it.
It's even in games of pool. Like, confidence, you're confident in a game of pool. Like, I've seen Joey smash those balls in like nothing.
I heard he's pretty good. And but, oh, wrong one. Yeah.
Also, Marty Girotto and Corey, they think they're the best pool players in the world. They're not.
Sorry, boys.
Sorry, Joey. Oh, man, Joey's going to hate me after this.
No, he's got the right.
But it's a confidence thing, hey?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's like almost, you can relate that to anything in life.
I think skateboarding is so much around confidence more than any other sport, because it's like if you're not 100% committed, you're going to get hurt.
Oh, 100%.
Even on a slappy.
Sometimes you're going to get hurt before it happens. I get like a flash of like, okay, this one's not so good. Maybe don't try it, but then you try it anyway, and then you feel the burn. Like, have you had that happen where you're like, this one's not going to work, but you do it? Like,
and then there's that seed of negativity, right?
Yeah, and then you get hammered and you're like, why did I try that? I knew that was going to happen. And like other times you're fine, clear-headed, but I'd always get like a little like wigged out by certain tricks, and then, you would get hurt on that.
I agree.
You got to block it out.
Do you think skateboarding's made you more mentally resilient in life?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because I don't know me if I didn't skate, but for sure, I feel like any skateboarder, like all skateboarders, definitely have like a good, almost like a work ethic. It's like, try and try and try again until you fucking get it.
So how old were you when you first picked up a skateboard?
I was like 12. I was like 8, to be honest, when I first picked a board up. I was in Queensland and I got it as a gift and I went to a skate park. I learned to drop in the first day of like skating and
What?
That's amazing.
it was on a 2-3 foot ramp.
No, but still, there's a mental barrier to be broken there.
But then I seen some dude like do rock to fakies. I'm like, oh, like trick. I want to do a trick. Tried it, rock to fakie, my first one, hung up, fell down, snapped my wrist.
Oh my gosh.
First day skating, I was 8 years old, and then like I didn't touch a board till I was like 12, turning 13.
Crazy, man.
You seem like you pick up tricks pretty easy though. Like you look like you can look at it and go, oh, okay, I might be able to try this, and then like you pick stuff up pretty quick. It seems.
Nowadays, it's a bit better.
I get that vibe too, actually. Yeah, it's interesting. So, like, what was your first skateboard? Let's get all that sort of stuff out of the way. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
First proper setup.
Yeah, I remember. It's pretty shameful, to be honest. It was like a Speed Demon, like complete setup.
Yeah, okay.
Speed Demon, I don't know.
Is that a world?
If it was a big thing,
It was a world brand. They have good bearings though. I swear, Speed Demon, Abex 7s, they were fast.
There you go.
But I think it's just like out of the same like world blind type. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, man, and I got to know, like, I want to get some of these basic questions out of the way. Like, who was some like influential skateboarders when you were young? Like, who were some of the guys you looked up to?
Shit, man. When I was younger and got into skateboarding, like I knew fucking nothing. Like, and even like 5-6 years into it, like I still knew nothing about the scene and the industry. Like I grew up skating pretty much off like maybe video games. Like I'd play the Tony Hawk's games and there would be the...
So different.
I think that's why you have your own style and you're good at skateboarding, because you never really gauge. Like you just do what you like doing, and then it's quite different to a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, and I just like, I'd play the game and I'd see the tricks they do and I'd like, watch the fucking animation and go try to do that, in my garage. And I guess that's when I started skating, and I found like one mate and he was fucking super weird, like a super weird skater, but he introduced me to street skating, and like we went out to some scout hall. There was like a 1 foot drop and I did my first acid drop and I was like, oh my God, like world's a skate park. Like
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It changes. Doesn't it change your perspective on like the urban environment straight away? Like you're ruined forever now.
Oh yeah, you're never going to see it the same.
You'll never look at a set of stairs the same. You'll never look at a handrail or even now like a curb. Like it's just crazy. There's no other activity like it.
Yeah, it's strange. I find it strange that people don't see everything as skate spots. I'm like, fuck, you must be weird. You don't see that slappy curve there.
So true, eh? So true. So like, who would you say like who are some of your favourite skateboarders like internationally or pro skaters? Like, who do you love? Like what styles do you love to look at?
Well, I guess growing up, like, I guess I love like that kind of punk style. Like, I guess Dustin pointed out to me because like he was in the video games. He was Australian. And
Dustin
Dolan.
Dustin Dolan?
Yeah. Like I love that style, and I was like, fuck, juiced on that. And then like Ellie, Ali Balula, Baker.
Dude, yeah. Same. Like they're big influences for me as well.
Yeah.
Love Dustin.
Yeah, shit had me hyped. But as I said, like I didn't know much about the scene, and like I got a few skate videos, like Slam Magazine's Glory Ride.
Nice.
Bunch of Aussie skaters, and then besides that, just random videos. Like I didn't know what I wanted.
Or clips.
Like DVDs, because this was back before YouTube. You access YouTube for skating, but it was right then though, right before YouTube was popping off.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. It's funny you mentioned those two. Ali Boulala, man. Remember was it one of the Baker movies where he tried to ollie the Leon 25 stair?
Yeah, man, that's probably where he gets his name from that.
It's crazy.
Especially nowadays after Jaws done it. Like,
well, then I watched the Jaws clip and Ali Boulala was there.
Yeah.
So I think it was like, 20 years later.
Yeah, it was a fucking long time.
That he tried it. It's just the craziest thing, Yeah, and it's funny that you picked those two because like they're kind of always been a bit raw.
Yeah.
So you attracted to like a rawer style of skating, or
Yeah, I guess.
as opposed to the super clean, fresh sort of vibe.
No, for sure. That raw just. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty hard to explain, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's hard.
No, it is, man.
But then again, like, I also, later on in my skate life, I was like, oh, Richie Jackson, fucking William Spencer, like, seeing these dudes do all this, like, weird stuff.
Like novelty shit?
Like, novelty, but it was like, it opened my mind up. I was like, oh my God, skateboarding is, like, almost fucking endless. And I was, like, hyped watching those dudes.
Like, what does it do for your mind? Like, is it just a distraction for your mind? Because you're breaking down skateboarding and you're thinking about it all the time?
I mean, I can't help but think about skateboarding. Like, I'm out skateboarding all day and get home, chill for a bit, and, you're going to sleep. You can't help but think, like, oh. And, like, sometimes you can just be chilling out and, like, figure out how a trick works. You're like, oh, my God, I just got it. I got to go try that. Like,
So sick. Yeah, you're in a good, like, space for it right now, especially, but, like, I'm not going to say unemployed because... Are you is that accurate? But it's like
I work with my father doing concrete labor.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty much a concrete. I've been doing it since like year 9 because, as I said, like I didn't do that well in high school.
Yeah, right.
Getting suspended all the time, and ended up just.
So that was part of your story at school, getting suspended all the time.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Dude, Joey, did you just get the pizza? Oh, yes. You want a piece of pizza?
No, I might have a piece. Yeah.
Yes, thanks, Joey.
Sorry, boys, but got to eat. Pass it on.
No, thank you very much.
All right.
Cheers.
Oh, why? Thanks, man. I haven't eaten all day. I'm so hungry.
No time anymore. No time for anything.
Time is precious, hey?
There's always time for pizza.
There's always time for pizza. It's got to be one of my favourite foods. Like, would you say you lead a healthy lifestyle, diet-wise?
On and off. I'm very aware of what I put into my body, like sugars, salts, carbs, proteins.
You are?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing, man. Like, to hear this from a 23-year-old, I don't want to sound like an old dude, but super inspiring because I wasn't thinking like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I did, like, my father taught me a lot. Like, he was a real good dad, and, and he taught me about food and like nutrition and shit. Like, he's into bodybuilding, so I guess that's how I know.
Are you guys super close?
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty close. Like, as I said, like, I work, like, that's the only work I really do is concreting with him. And,
Build some skate parks.
we have built half pipes. We built 2 half pipes in the past.
Cement one?
Nah, just wood.
Nice, man.
No, it's been good, though.
So, like, your parents have always been supportive of you skateboarding?
Yeah, they've always been real supportive. Like, they see that I'm into something and, like, he's into it. Let's support it. Like,
Yeah.
because that's something I see nowadays, like with so many people, and I feel bad for people who don't have passions, like things they're passionate about. It's like, I mean, I have this thing, which is skateboarding, that gets me up and drives me almost every day, and people don't have any hobbies.
You got to have a good hobby.
Dude. I think our problem is we've got too many hobbies.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's so true, man. I think Joe and I were just talking about that the other day, about how, like what a gift it is to have something that just gets you out of bed and that you just love, and it's not, it can never be perfected.
You
it's
never
always
really
changing.
get bored. You can always just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Never bored.
Would you say it like feeds your soul, Joey?
Yeah, eat it up.
Yeah. I reckon that's where the good happy vibes are too, man. Yeah, bro. So how's your pizza and beer?
The pizza's pretty good. I think.
Is your beer flat? Do you want another beer?
Oh, I think my beers are over there somewhere.
You want to go grab one?
Yeah, I'll go
You
grab
can
grab my
Dude, I'm going
beer.
to have another pizza. This is a bit more on the cash vibe. Can I have another piece of pizza?
You allowed to do this? Can you press pause
There's
on
no
this?
rules. No, I just keep rolling now because it's like it's... Oh, thanks, Joey. Yes.
My beers here ready to go.
No, you didn't.
Right, yeah. I was like, where's it go?
That's so good. I don't know, man. Oh my God, I was so hungry, haven't eaten all day.
What's the ideal setup you're riding right now? What size are you running?
The size, the size isn't too important to me, but between 825, 85 is sweet. 838 is what I'm riding right now. Passport's some of the best decks out there. Fucking shout out to you guys.
What trucks you ride?
Trucks I'm riding right now, ACE trucks, you know, I've rode independent for the past fucking 10 years. And recently, the past 2 sets I've had have snapped under a year. Fucking devastating.
And what trucks are on now? Ace.
AEST, the boys have got me on AEST. They're like, give it a go. Like, Jared, my filmer, like, always told me, like, he rides AEST. He's like, AEST are the best.
It's like a new AF1 or something, eh?
No way.
Good one.
But AF1, is that the, like, model of the truck?
The new ones.
Yeah, it's sick. And, like, I mean, it comes with bolts that rethread the truck. Like, the bolts rethread it. And that was just the fucking... It's like, yep.
That makes so much sense, hey. So much sense. Wow, man. It's funny, you mentioned Passport and you said they're the best. Like, what's sort of separating a good board brand from another brand? Like, what makes them for you the best? Is it the wood? Is it the shape?
Yeah, I guess it's like a lot of things
Just feels
combined.
good under your feet?
Yeah, it just feels good, and you know, you got to try out a lot of boards because a lot of boards do have different shapes. They're all pressed kind of different, and there's different wheelbases and all this types of shit. And yeah, some boards, some tricks just feel a lot better, and you can do some tricks on some boards and different tricks on others. And yeah, I guess you just find your preference, and it's like, oh, I got majority of the tricks that I like to do on this board, and they all feel amazing.
He comes and gets boards on the day that I'm not here because then he gets what he wants. But if he comes when I'm here, I give him like shit ones with like concave in one side and not the other. So
Yeah, that was right. That
Not all the
5 row
boards
deck,
can
that
sell.
was a decent deck.
good board, but the concave was out.
It was
really
out.
weird.
It was just
it was
warped.
like a heel
It
flip
got
board.
warped.
It was like steep on one side, then flat on the other.
You think that was deliberate? The mold?
No, it's probably
or
just
it
in the
got
bottom of the
warped?
pack, or I don't know, something was weird. But when that used to happen, you would be like, "Oh, this is a heel flip deck," or "You can't do a nollie flip on this one."
So funny. Do you like boards with flat concave?
Um,
Because I've got a really flat board at the moment, and it's a game changer, and I've always ridden more steeper concave. You want another one?
no, I'm sweet for now. Thanks anyway.
Have a little one, Joey. Thanks, bro. Sorry, Ty.
No,
Go.
you're right. Flat concaves, yeah. Flat concaves are really good for like basic flip tricks, I reckon. Like kick flips, heel flips, nollie flips, all that. But I do find them a little harder for like variations like the varials and trays. I don't know, yeah. It's just, I guess it's personal preference. And I mean, I don't mind the hockey decks with that extreme steep concave, but I think, you know, medium concave is what you want.
Are you a skate park guy or a street guy?
A bit of both. Like, I mean, I love the street, and I think parks, like, I mean, you can use parks as almost training grounds because everything's...
Actually, yeah, you did a backflip the other day.
Yeah, I did a backflip. I mean,
That was wild.
Oh, I've seen that. Where was
yeah.
that? At an indoor skate park?
Yeah, 360 skate park,
No way.
backflip. It's the second backflip I've done. But
Was it early grab?
it's Ellie grab. I did try to do it without an Ellie grab, and I fucking almost broke my neck.
It seems impossible, probably.
No, it's can be done. Yeah, David Gravett and Ryan Streckler can do them. Seeing that.
So crazy. You know, how do you feel about skateboarding being in the Olympics?
Yeah, at the start I was kind of like, oh, fuck, that's lame, fuck, shit. But now I'm like, oh, well, it's giving, you know, it's putting more money into the skate scene, and it's also making it like, I guess, more accepted in fucking society, and therefore, like, kids are going to be getting into skating, and their parents will like be like double keen on it because it's like, oh, you can fucking make something out of it.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't want, you know, skate dads and shit, but I feel like it's all right.
I mean, it's going to open up a whole new industry of skate coaching.
Skate coaches. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Dude, that's one thing I've sort of thought
A lot
about,
more girls are skating too these days.
which is rad.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's just more accepted.
Have you noticed that in the skate shop?
Yeah, they come in, I'm like, whoa, like, they're just coming from, like, I don't even know where, Warrawong or somewhere, and they're like, hey, my daughter wants to skate. You give her a skateboard. I'm like, all right, sick. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, right.
Good to see.
Wonder why. You think it's because of the profile being raised?
Maybe, yeah, it's, like, more accepted.
How do you feel about, because there's been a few more high profile female skaters who skate but then really express their femininity as well
Yeah.
in their fashion?
Yeah, I don't see that too much, but I mean, if you're doing it, fuck, if you want to fucking take a fall wearing that, go for it. Like,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah, there's a few now I see like in the States where like, and they skate good, you know, but they're wearing like,
Niger kits.
yeah, like I guess more tight fitting clothing, like less traditional sort of skatewear more on the fashionable side as well. And I'm just kind of like, it's cool. Like, it's rad. Like, express yourself however you want, you know. And it's just good to see that in skateboarding because it has just been so male dominated for so long.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So bring it on, I reckon.
Yeah, girls are coming out strong.
They are.
And it's sick to see. Like, I mean, one of the skaters in the crew that I was skating before they moved to Melbourne was Jenna.
Yep.
And Jenna, you know, I love you, Jenna. She's so sick. And, like, the progression she made, like, from the year of us hanging out, she killed it. And she kills it so hard. And she's, like, the only girl out here skating street. And it's, like, it's good to see.
Yeah, and, like, it would have been hard and intimidating at times. And how do you feel about skating in skate comps?
Skate comps, like, I was always kind of weird about it, but I mean, I went in them when I was younger. It's like, oh, I'm going to try to win, go try to get some product.
Get money.
Get money, yeah, for sure. But and then I was like, oh fuck comps, like I'm a soul skater. I'm just gonna skate, you know, for myself. And then now I'm like an adult, like not having that much money. I'm like, oh, comps, you know, you maybe win a couple bucks. But it's also good. Like it's always like a good time at a comp. Like there's skaters there. Talk to good skaters. Like there's always some decent people there, and yeah,
Sense of community as well.
for sure. Yeah, I rate it.
Do you put much thought into your marketability?
Nah, barely any
Okay.
at all.
I just thought that was a legit question because in this day and age, I mean, there's so many amazing skateboarders.
Oh, for sure.
What's separating those from the ones not getting paid and the ones getting paid, you know?
Yeah, well, that's it. And I guess nowadays it's like, dude, I don't even know. Like, I only learned the other day, like, I got this invoice sheet of how to get paid for skating. And, like, if, you know, a company uses your video, you fill out this invoice sheet and, like, you know, get them to pay you the money or you're, like, what you are owed. But I still don't know. I don't know fully. Like, I'm just starting to learn about that stuff now.
Are you consciously thinking, like, starting to think about those things, like, if you are serious about it?
Oh, for sure. 100%. Like, I need to get, like, an ABN number.
Yeah.
All shit like that.
Agent?
Probably not an agent.
There's a lot of agents in skateboarding now, too.
Is there? I didn't even know.
Man, pay me and I'll be your agent. Wait, I'm just getting messages in from the fans, and someone said here, ask Ty about that slam vid that went viral.
Oh, what? Live
is
feed?
this?
This is right, Joey.
I don't know
Thanks for
what's
bringing
going
this aspect of
Yeah.
it. Go. Like, yeah, go. Can you
That
answer
slam? Wait, what was it about?
The slam vid that went viral, I don't know what that is.
The slam vid, yeah. I
that? Oh, when
fucking...
you slammed.
Yeah, it was a 2.2 meter, maybe a little bit higher drop. Isn't that big. But I tried to do a pre-grab 180 off it. It was a 270. But the surface was super slippery. And when I went to fucking turn out of it, like do the 180 pre-grab, my back truck slipped. My legs got caught up on the ledge as my body was going down. And I just fell onto my side and ate shit.
I forgot about that. I actually remember that, and that's why your back is sore right now.
No, that didn't hurt my back at all.
No way.
No, my elbow, I got bursitis in my elbow.
It looked like your body, like if I fell off that, I would have snapped in half.
Dude,
Like it
that
was
high.
pretty gnarly.
I got lucky,
You know
man.
what? Actually, Ryan, send that to me. Yeah.
We got to try and put that up. I want to see that again.
So that went viral.
Yeah, that went fucking super viral. It got like shared all over Instagram and then on Hall of Meat's Instagram and Ridiculousness, the TV show with Rob Dyrdek. Like
They shared it.
they put on that fucking TV show.
That's sick.
Me and Matt Carroll, the dude
In
who
the
filmed
States?
it. Yeah, in the States.
No
It was
way.
fucking worldwide, baby. But yeah, no, me and Matt Carroll were meant to get paid like $300 for that, and shit never showed up.
We call up Rod Dyrdek. He's got money.
Oh, for sure.
He has got money. No way, dude.
Yeah.
I also noticed you had a, like, you know, when the Belco Bowl Jam was on, Thrasher did a Thrasher video on it,
Oh yeah.
and you got a trick in that.
Fuck, got like three
It was
tricks
like
in
It
that.
was like a Smith grind on something.
Yeah,
Was it?
little back Smith grind on like a bar countertop.
Sick.
Yeah.
That was a sick photo too.
Oh, cheers. It was such a sick photo because there was such a huge crowd there. It was just like all narrowed out the runway.
Yeah.
Well, didn't one of your homies like rip down the roof or something?
Yeah, my fucking homeboy, like, he's like, dude, hit this ledge, because he's trying to get me to pump because there's so many people there. And I'm like, like, I'm just having a ciggy, I'm having a beer. I'm like, yeah, I'll hit it in a second. And he's like, dude, if you're not going to hit this, I'm going to fucking hit this right now. And he hits it, tries to do a 50-50, and he like grabs this fucking pole on the side of it and rips down the whole drain. And like he poured all this sludge, dirty drain water on like all these heads like sitting up right at the front.
No way, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then that shit got me hyped as I'm like, dude, you just fucking done that. All right, I'll try to give it something.
Like, how much pressure do you feel like to stack clips?
Stack clips. I feel a little bit of pressure. Like always, you know, I love to get like a clip, maybe 2 a day. Like, I mean,
two a day
I mean, yeah, that's
for the
how,
socials.
For the socials, like, yeah, that's how it is now. It's like,
So, are you ever consciously thinking about filming for a part?
Yeah,
or making your own part?
oh, for sure. Like currently, right now, me and like Tyler Roebuck, Render, are making a video for the Crown Store, and like,
Amazing.
yeah, so got like 8, 9 clips in that, and
Who's filming that?
Render's filming and I'm filming as well. Like we're filming
With camera film?
yeah, high eight video.
Sick.
But yeah, and like I mean that's something we're working towards. And before that, Jared Reese, like me and him always try to film stuff. Or he's always making stuff, and he's always keen to get me a part of it. So I'm just like, yep, yes
Sick.
please. Like,
Nice, man.
but since he's been gone, yeah, it's been a little bit quiet, and that's when me and Render have been filming this Crown video.
Amazing. And then you're going to move to Melbourne and just ditch everyone.
Well, I don't think I'm ditching everybody.
No, you're not.
But
You got to do it.
He's king of the kids right now, and all the kids are hyping up and getting his energy. It's good.
Yeah.
But then when he goes, someone else will have to step up.
yeah, someone better step up.
Do you feel like there's people ready to step up?
Yeah, there's a few people out there. I mean, I don't really want to say names.
Okay.
But yeah.
Who are some of your okay, who would you say your favourite local skateboarder of all time is?
See, man, like that is hard.
I'm going to put you on the spot there, man.
Like
Don't ruffle any feathers, but
favorite local skater, it's a hard one because I didn't grow up around here, and where I grew up, there were no fucking skaters. Like, there's no sick skaters. Like, there was no one. So, the only people that I really look up to around here was, like, Danny Campbell, because he was my age as well, and I'm like, oh, my God, this kid he fucking kills it. And then Giles, like Sam Giles. And, like, even, like, because I learned about him over the years, I'm like, oh, my God, this guy. So, yeah, I guess those two dudes are fucking my inspiration around here.
because I've seen a few clips of Sam recently. Do you feel like he's skating better than ever?
He's definitely skating hard as fuck, and he's getting better. Like, done that backside 360 over the pyramid at Fairy Meadow, like, so smooth.
Amazing, eh?
Yeah, and I've never seen him do that.
Yeah.
And it was
It's
just
for
like,
NBDs.
NBDs.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, have you done any NBDs? What would you... Oh, actually... Okay, sorry. I want to talk about this. I seen a clip of you. It's an amazing one. You do like a board bonk on a rail.
Oh, yeah, that's a recent.
So it's like you... Like to describe it, you ollie off like a little gap.
Yeah,
Off
yeah.
a 3-stair or something. Clear a gap. And then like there's just like a rail going horizontal in front of you. You kind of like bonk your deck on the middle part of your deck on
Yeah.
it, and then like pop over it from that.
Suicide bonk.
Is that what you call them?
I don't know. I just made that up.
What I've heard is what it's called. It's a railie. Or they call it a railie because you got wally.
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, because you got wallies. You can ride off walls, and
It's a railie.
It's a railie, apparently. And yeah, you just kind of ollie at a rail and lift up your back foot and let your board hit it, and your board will smack up into your back foot, and fuck, you'll be out of there sweet.
Or you just get racked and you never skate again. That's like the most dangerous trick I've ever seen.
Yeah, because you got. It's not like it's even worse. You can't get sacked on it because it's going the other way. You can only just go head first. It's going to clip your ankles, and you're going to face plant on the other side of it.
It's chilling. You just got to give
It's
it a go.
chilling?
Like, you hit it, you can do it on a flat bar. Like, give it a go. It's honestly chill.
Maybe even there you go. But shit, man, I just love it. And I kind of looked around. That's an NBD.
No,
You reckon it's not?
Nah, that trick's been around for a bit now.
Has it?
Yeah.
Still impressive, bro. Well, man, listen, it's been epic. Like, it's been almost an hour, and it's been so good, good to get to know you. I do this so often, and I'm going to do it to you right now, but I ask all guests to come to the podcast with, like, a cause or something they want to support or advocate for, like a charity or something like that.
Okay.
Is there, and I didn't give you any warning, but if you haven't got anything, I've got something. But have you got something like a cause or a charity or something you want to advocate for today? Can you think of anything? off the top of your head?
I can't think of anything really besides,
Rad. Because if
dude, sorry, I was going to say like Stove got your car. Yes. Hell yeah.
Stove got his car.
That's
Has
the
he
only thing
actually
I'll
bought
shout
the car?
out. I don't know if he's bought it yet. I think homie's going to help him sort that out. I don't know what's going on with that. But
But we got the GoFundMe goal.
it's the goal. Yeah, the goal was done. Someone fucking shouted like what, $2,500, $2,700 like after that night.
No.
Fundraising
Sick.
night, yeah.
Now you
So
can
good.
turbo that thing as well.
Joey's going to teach him how to drift it. That's
Soup it up.
classic.
Soup it.
You should. So good, bro. Yeah, well, because if you don't, I always really like to, especially in these strange times that we're living in at the moment, I want to just raise awareness for Lifeline, which I think is a great organisation. If you're having a hard time, call Lifeline. It's a great cause.
Yeah, I've called him before.
Have you?
Shout out Lifeline.
Have you really called them before?
Oh, one time when I was feeling real down.
That's really rad of you to be honest about that.
Yeah. I mean, everyone goes through it. Depression is fucking real. Don't hold it in. You got to, yin yang. There's good and there's bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there is good and bad, hey. And like the bad passes. I think people forget that when they're in it. They're like,
It's hard.
I'm not going to get out of this.
Yeah,
But,
it's hard to think of the good when you're in the bad.
Yeah, dude.
For sure.
Totally, man. That's so good that you said that. Yeah, like, did you find like there's no shame in it? Did it obviously help you in that moment, in that situation?
Yeah, Lifeline definitely helped. Like just to talk, when no one's around and you're just talking about it, and like you even hear yourself. Like it's good. It's good to talk about.
You get
what you're going
relief
through.
once you get it off your chest, even if it's just a mate or something. Just talk and then
And if you don't have a mate, Lifeline.
that's
Rad, dude.
So
I just reckon it's a life hack, that talking about it. And I was talking about it in my last podcast too, in terms of like, I don't know why it works, but it just fucking works. Like just, pick up that phone, talk to someone, find the right person to listen to you. It helps. So listen, brother, I've got a couple of presents for you.
oh shit.
So the first one is, I'm going to give you a THT beanie.
oh, I need that. It's so
There
cold.
you go, dude.
Hell yeah.
Just in time for winter. And also our friends at, nice fresh one. I haven't worn it.
Smells fresh.
Nice. And our friends at Indosol will be sending you a pair of shoes.
Oh, what?
Pair of like flip-flops or slides made from repurposed motor vehicle tyres, and they send every guest a pair.
Dude, yeah, it's
So-
recycled.
I might get them to send them via the shop here. What do you reckon? It's all right?
Dude, that'd be sweet. I'm in here almost every day, so. I
Sick.
mean, not every day.
Ty will do a tray flip in those sandals probably.
Dude, if you film a tray flipping a pair of slides made from tyres, I'll be so stoked.
All right, it's going to happen. I'll shout out because, dude, that's sick. Recycling. I'm that young generation. I got to care about that shit.
Do you care about it, though?
No, I really do. I do because.
Do you feel pressured to care about it?
I mean, I don't feel too pressured because I've just accepted that, if we fuck the world up till it burns, like, I'm not going to do too much about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just along for the ride sort of thing.
Yeah, sick, man. Yeah, no, that's...
But I do support all that shit. Like, all those people who are trying to make a big difference in the earth, like, support full on.
Sick, man.
Tray
No.
flip in these type sandals.
Dude, well, Ryan did a full slappy clip in them. Yeah, like at the uni there, and he had his new thongs on, and he was doing he did a hurricane in them. He did like a 360 no comply.
Ooh.
What else did he do? Yeah, he did like a switch crooks. Yeah,
Switch crook? Fuck yeah, right.
Yeah, slappy switch crooks. So I don't know, man. If you can beat Ryan's clip, I'll be very impressed. But yeah, I'll have to get your shoe size and postal address. And there'll be a link in. There is a link in this episode's show notes. If you scroll down to Lifeline, also Indosol, King Pin, and Crush Organics, and you can find this episode on terriblehappytalks.com, and also all the major platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Podcast Addict, and a few others. But whatever your preferred platform is, it always really helps me if you subscribe and leave a review, and it just helps me to keep going and speak to legends every week, such as Ty Jeffery.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks, bro. I'm so
You're right.
stoked. And another big shout out and thank you to Mr. Joey Lyons for his time and pizza.
Thank you.
And thanks for the space. And I think we're done, dude. We're good.
No, sweet.
All right, man.
Thanks for having us, man.
You.